get some doggies adopted, Trevor.
Oh, that's why you're happy, is because
Yes.
we're at 40. I was like, why are you so happy? You're not normally this happy.
Well, that first off, true. Second, I'm over caffeinated.
Oh, that's what it is.
That's
Okay,
number 2.
okay.
And number 3, I was at the SPCA this
Oh,
weekend.
that's right, too. You told me that. You told me that yesterday.
Those ladies are doing unbelievable work.
Yes.
We met, oh my goodness, 3-4 different dogs. They've got a new litter of kittens in. So we were
Wow.
playing with like all the adorable animals as we normally do.
You and your wife.
Me and my wife. Yes,
Yes.
I should specify. My wife was there as well. It wasn't just me. As a matter of fact, there were a couple of dogs, including, I don't know if I should say this, golden retriever that they had. I don't know if he's still there or not. That was a little matted. So like I sat down on the floor and just brushed him out for like an hour.
Really?
Pulled
Hey,
a
that's
full
great.
second dog
That's a
out of him.
good
He
deal.
loved it. Like little treats going everywhere. He had a
Did
great
you
time.
do this when you were younger, or has this really evolved since the show has evolved?
Show.
Really?
Yeah,
hey?
we in Newfoundland, we tried to work with the local SPCA. They were a little more difficult than the ladies here.
Yeah.
We tried to adopt a dog, and it just didn't work. He had massive separation anxiety. We realized it wasn't a good fit. We brought him back. There were lots of tears. And then like 3 weeks later, we saw him in the Santa Claus parade as a rescue dog. Yeah. He had whatever family he had went to. This was a German Shepherd Husky mix. He actually went to a search and rescue home. So like it was a perfect fit there. So that's where kind of the love affair with
happen.
animals and this and that really took off.
Good.
Is us going, you know what? Not a fit for us, but a perfect fit for someone else.
Yeah, absolutely.
So-
and even the pets that we feature may not be a fit for you, but like we say every week, they're going to be a fit for somebody.
Sure.
They need a home.
Exactly.
We need you to open your home. And because of that, the big news today was that we are starting at scratch right now. All of the previous weeks are now spoken for.
We have, up to last week included, featured 45 animals, dogs and cats.
Yeah.
And of the 45, they're all adopted.
Did
Every
you
one of
count?
them
Did
has
you
gone to
count
their
the
home.
when we had 4 or 5 at a time?
Yes.
Or is that 45 sessions?
No, that's 45.
45 total.
So if we had 4 pets at once, those count as 4.
Okay.
So that's 45 out of 45. Our only one that is not headed to their forever home right now is today's.
Which we are going to deal with right now.
Oh, are we? Okay.
Well,
we're
or
just gonna
not.
jump right
Or
into
not.
it.
I mean, we could talk.
No,
we
I
could say,
like,
you
how
know,
you doing, man? Like, we can like, we can small talk for a little
well, we were going to, and I tried, and then you just got all about you.
bit. Usually.
And
yeah.
and we're already like 8 minutes in.
Have
and
you
it's just
listened to this radio station? It's always about me.
All about Chris.
Yeah. Let's talk about Mouse, which I think the most ironic name we've had because Mouse is closer to the size of a moose. Look at him.
He's a big boy. He is this week's best buddy. Mouse, as Chris mentioned, is a 3-year-old neutered male Anatolian Shepherd cross. So those of you who have never heard of that, this is what an Anatolian Shepherd cross looks like. He's adorable. Introducing Mouse, he is a 135-pound gentle giant with a heart as big as his frame. Despite his impressive size, Mouse is a fantastic leash walker, making your daily walks an absolute pleasure. Do you walk your dogs? Do you take them out and walk them?
Yeah,
Do you go morning or evening?
Usually in the evening.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
nice. These last few evenings have just been phenomenal for walking.
So good, especially if you're a fan of Fish Creek.
Yeah.
Our old girl, bad hips, so we can't go out a lot, but like
But you can go.
she loves it. Yeah.
Do you ever on like ultra joints or anything like for her hips and joints and stuff?
We've got her on
like
a couple
an
of
oil?
different things.
Good,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
It's good, and that's good for any dog that's over kind of 3 years old, right? Is to start now.
Yeah.
Where were we? Mouse is an exceptionally friendly and thrives on humor interaction, showering his humans with affection, cuddles, and of course drool. Mouse isn't a fan of toys. He actually finds them a little bit scary, but he loves to engage in play with other dogs.
Can you imagine a 135-pound dog that's scared of a squeaky toy?
I can. How do you feel about spiders?
Yeah, shut up.
Right? I mean, let's kind of put that in perspective.
I kind of get it, but spiders bite.
Spiders bite.
Yeah.
Toys might bite. While Mouse may be large, he is a picky eater. He has his favorite foods, and he is unwilling to give up to try new foods and to try new treats. So, and again, though, that's not a bad thing because you know exactly what works. You know exactly what he loves. It makes shopping a lot easier.
Oh my God,
and you're not then challenged by allergies or sensitivities or anything like that. So beyond his full charming personality, Mouse is absolutely potty trained. He enjoys car rides and is always eager for an outdoor adventure. If you are seeking a loving companion who is big in size, big in love, and has that great big heart, come down to the SPCA and meet Mouse today.
I just want to like pause on a couple of these photos because he is the happiest boy in the world.
Well, and he's potty trained, right? So so problem number one is solved. He's great on a leash, right? You're going to save a ton of money on toys. And dogs who typically don't like toys means they will leave your stuff alone as well, right? So you're not going to lose gloves and mitts and shoes and all that stuff. So, and again, that's part of that Anatolian Shepherd cross, though. They're a very mild dog. They're a very lovable dog, and they're a great family dog.
I bet as well, if he's not a big fan of toys and he knows the food and treats that he likes, I bet that he's really good with like food training. You know, if you were trying to walk him, if you were having
he
issues,
would be food motivated for sure.
Absolutely. And I mean, just look at him.
That's the fave right there.
He's
such a good boy.
He's a big boy with a heart of gold who loves his food. And I am describing Trevor, but If you are looking to adopt, yes, Trevor's available, but also Mouse. I mean, again, if you're wondering what he's like in person, set up that meet and greet down at the SPCA.
You literally, and you do them all the time. I mean, you don't really do as the meet and greet, but that's essentially what the folks that are listening or watching us later will do. You will book a time to go down to the SPCA. They will give you a huge room for you to be able to go into and literally spend as much time with Mouse or any of the others that you want.
So in the background here, you could see how he's on like that fake grass. There's like, I have not been in there since that has been installed, and it is perfect. It's good on their paws. If they do have a little accident, it's spray it down. It's gone. Don't worry about it.
That's nice. They put that in there.
And it's so stress-free that like, if there are toys that they want to play with, they've got them. If there are treats that you want to try and bribe them with, they've got them. That setup that they have there now is absolutely
That's nice. When we were in there last, it was hard because when the dogs get a little bit excited and run with that concrete floor, right? They slip all over the place. So seeing that green turf in there, that's fantastic.
And I can't remember the girls from the SPCA we know are out there watching live right now. Feel free to let us know.
Correcting you in anything that you say wrong.
Everything that I say. Shout out to whomever put that in, and I will leave it to them to tag them in the video in the comments and whatnot. But they
because it was donated or something, wasn't it?
I believe so. They just had to try to figure out the logistics. How do we get this on the floor, but also be able to like spray it down if there's an accident. There's a lot of work that went into it. The ladies are phenomenal to deal with.
It looks great, even with the fencing, the gating that's there.
There's a couple little gates. Again, I wish I could zoom in on this thing, but I don't really know how. All I will say is, again, they have this amazing play space. Picture. There's loads of room for you to get to know them, and if need be, you can always just take them for a walk. When if you have animals in your home, they don't usually bring straight into a confined space. No. It's usually an outside meet. Go for a little walk first. They know exactly what they're doing, and if you have any questions or if you have any concerns, they'd be able to help. But it's not just them. It's the ladies at the Bone and Biscuit.
Absolutely is. The team at the Bone and Biscuit. And that's why I was saying, too, earlier about the ultra joints and the joint formulas starting at a young age. A lot of people, I mean, you need to remember our dogs age a lot faster than we do, which is hard. But just ensuring that they are protected at all times. Yep. The team at the Bone and Biscuit are always up to date on newest trends, newest foods, newest supplements. Yep. There's a video right now that we put on the Facebook page, I think, this weekend. Aaron brought in a whole bunch of new toys all down that far wall. There's I don't know what there is. There's got to be 50 feet of all new toys down that wall.
But they also know about the animals themselves. Like, for instance, mine is a Newfie Lab mix, and as soon as I brought it up, they went, "Oh, Newfie, It's got to be hard on the hips. And that's exactly what it is, right? It's very breed specific, and they are aware of these things, and they can help you through these things. And it's only in Shepherd. It's going to be a big dog. Yeah. Unfortunately, you're probably not going to see 25 years out of an Anatolian Shepherd. And again, you might see joint issues. Yeah. So what supplements can we give? Yeah. Right? This would
supplements
be the time.
Are big. We take them, you know, and it's funny. Like I'll talk to somebody as they're popping their multivitamin, and I'm like, oh, what do you give your pets? They're like, well, nothing, just the food. Well, why not add a supplement to that, right? Whether it's a topper, whether it's an oil. I'm big on the oils, especially for the larger dogs, but even the little ones as they get older, right? Like if you imagine for a second yourself taking fish oils or even rubbing on the gels to get rid of a little bit of that hip pain, you'll deal with that.
Usually,
Caitlin will deal with that in about 2 decades. But if you think about it, we do it for ourselves. We should be doing it for our pets. And there's so many great products. I mean, if you were to go down to the Bone and Biscuit, you ask any of the staff down there, you know, what is their recommendation on this? They don't want to sell you anything, right? That is the difference. And I think that's the big thing between, you know, gigantic box stores that got tons on the shelves or tons on the go versus staff that actually are putting you and your pets into the system so they can track what it is that you're using, so that when you come in the next time and you're like, oh, I bought something here, you know, a month ago, I can't remember what I got, they can instantly pull it up. Your full record of you, your pets, everything's right. I think even your pets' birthdays are in there.
It is.
Yep.
Because I think it's a free treat or a free snack or
something. Yeah. I mean, they give
whatever
free
their birthday
treats
is
all the time. I mean, they care, and I think that's what makes me so proud of Erin and her team down at the Bone and Biscuit, and working with them as closely as we do. Is just the amount they care about pets. Pets probably more than people.
Yeah, which fair.
Yeah.
I mean, same.
Agreed.
Let's talk about some sales at the Bone and Biscuit. It's Seniors Day.
Senior Tuesday today, so senior savings. Seniors 65 and older save 15% off. That is store-wide. That is not this section, that section. That is everything in the stores, 15% off. Tomorrow is Woof Wednesday. What do they got? They got Go on sale. $6 off the small bags, $10 off the medium bags. And then, of course, there is various sales that are happening that are posted throughout the store. But if you were looking to stack up on Go, they've got a great sensitivity line with some different proteins in it. And again, don't shy away from mixing up that protein, right? If you're feeding who's this guy's name? Mouse. If you're feeding Mouse, beef throughout the month and you're getting low, stick with the same brand, stick with the same build, add in some lamb, add in a topper, add in, something different just to ensure that a wider range, make sure that they don't have allergies, sensitivities, or anything like that.
Again, for our big dog, we change seasonally. So like a chicken or a beef throughout the summer, and then once things start to dry up in the winter, we'll move over to a fish, a salmon, something along those lines, those extra oils, right? Whatever helps. And the Bone and Biscuit, they're there to help with all of those things and more. I just want to show him off one more time because I love that face.
That big nose.
Oh, my goodness. He's adorable. This is Mouse. He is available. He's not the only one available. We want to see that SPCA empty. Whether it's a dog, a cat, whatever it might be, please reach out.
We're getting there. 45 out of 45.
We're getting close to 50. Again, we've got to try to come up with something in a couple of weeks.
You should probably buy me something like
I'll buy you something.
Like an anniversary present for our 50th adoption.
There once was a man from Nantucket. No. Anything else, Trevor? I think that pretty much wraps it up, man.
You know what? Share the video. Check it out. Have a look at Moose. There's some great pictures, some great videos. He will make a family very, very happy.
Very much.